So,
Do you think you and Wheeler will ever get in the ring together?
um, with how he's acting, probably not. That guy's either the biggest pussy or he's just a crazy maniac. I don't know which one, but he says it's on site at BFL. So I
So,
don't know. He may try to disqualify me. So
yeah, it is rumored that you and AJ may have a beef match coming up, the first BFL beef match. What's this beef about, if you don't mind sharing?
he likes to make fun of fat people, and then he gets upset when I bring up fat people like myself, his mother, other people like that. It's not cool, and so I'm gonna fight him. The beef I have with him is just he likes to bully fat people, and I don't think it's cool bullying your mother like that. So I gotta teach him some respect.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna be real. I lost my mother at a young age, so that one hits home.
Yeah, I feel it. So,
Yeah.
we'll start with you then, Garrett. Since you're a new face to BFL, tell us about yourself, what you're about, just what's your story, why'd you start fighting?
Hey, we see him now.
Um, I was chilling one day. I've been getting into boxing and UFC, just watching it, but pro wise. And then I saw on one of my homeboys,
Lux,
Ethan
chill, bro.
Shirts stories, EFL Michael the Titan won. Okay, he was drafted. I saw that, and then I got really into like watching this, and then I just thought I could beat Michael. So that's really the story with that one. I saw he fought a 155 or a 230, or I was like, yeah, this guy hasn't really been hit before.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think you'll have the power to put Michael's lights out this Saturday?
oh yeah, one or two, round one or two, easy.
Oh, shit.
I don't think.
Um,
Well, I saw his. Who was his last opponent? I don't know the name. He was the 230er.
Cooper.
Cooper. I saw Cooper in like the first, I want to say 30, 20 seconds. Literally did a straight uppercut or like a right hook, and he just went down. He's never been down before like that. I don't think
Yeah,
he can take a hit to be real. So
I feel you. So what's your honest opinion on your opponent Michael's skill? I know you've been talking a lot of trash about his skill this week. What's your honest opinions about that?
I think he's. I think he's like me, but without the power, without the endurance, without any of that. Like we're just not even amateurs. We're just people that just I'm guessing box for fun. He looks like he just graduated high school, still in high school, just started to do this with his friends for fun. Has been beating all his opponents pretty easily, in my opinion.
Hmm?
So I think we're just on that
Yeah,
same type of level, just beginners.
yeah.
So I
Even though
just think
you're,
I've been able to,
yeah, yeah. I feel what you're saying. But even though you're a beginning, what's your training regime like leading up to BFL 5?
Right now I've been doing about 20, 30 minutes of cardio straight because a lot of people think, oh, he's 270. He's going to have no endurance, no cardio, no nothing. I've been doing 3-minute rounds for six sparring with my friends that when I can spar, I'm actually sparring with my friends tonight. So I've been doing sparring too. And then I've just been lifting constantly, just my usual,
All right.
just with more sparring.
Yeah, I feel that. We got a question for Nasir in the chat from someone named Lux. I'm not sure the context of this question, but he said, "Ask Nasir if the fight will be quicker than the backyard slapbox video."
Oh, that's crazy.
What's that about?
You know, just tell people, anybody I know, I just love to fight. That's why I came out here to VFL. I think anybody in here, I love everybody getting in the ring, man. I needed me a fighter, and Matt just happens to be somebody that's a contender.
Yeah, I feel you. We'll ask you a couple more questions. You're also a new face to BFL. Tell us about yourself, what you're about, and what's your story. Why'd you start fighting?
I think everybody know why I started fighting, but I didn't really have a reason before that. I seen you guys get together. I always watched the Backstreet Beefs, all that. There was never a reason for me to get in the ring with you guys at all. You guys are a little younger than me, but age does not have a limit. You start really getting into amateurs. 2, 3 years ain't that much. So decided to take me a fight. I asked you guys what you guys thought of it. I got some feedback, so here I am.
Yeah, I feel you. Matt Wright, we got a question for you from BFL Odds. Does Matt think he can get another first round KO in this fight?
Um, this match is definitely going to be a little bit harder, but I'm going to do my best.
Okay, okay. Question for Jackson Milady from Prodigy. Do you think Lee will be as stupid in the ring as he is on Discord? Sorry, I didn't read that before I asked that.
Um, I think we're gonna have a good. I think we're gonna have a good fight for sure. But at first I keep it respectful with my opponents. I added them in the comments saying like, let's put on a show. He started talking some shit, so now it's personal.
Yep. All right, we'll go back to Matt for this one. So, Matt Wright, you're coming off a perfect performance. You only needed a single punch to take down your opponent. How does it feel to have the power to do that? Did you think you were capable of doing that?
I definitely think I was capable of doing that. I thought that was something that you have to have a lot of experience with and stuff like that. But I was just in there. I saw the perfect shot opportunity and I took it. And next thing you know, I was like, holy shit, I don't know how the fuck I did that, but I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was definitely a BFL highlight. Go down the history books. All right, question for Nasir from McNeely Lincoln. How do you feel about your brother's loss? We know that's why you got in the ring, but what's your honest opinions on that loss?
Man, that was devastating to see, bro. Like, first off, let alone seeing a fight like that in person, it's always dope. But, it's even crazier seeing somebody go down like that, let alone, being family. So to him, kudos to him. But, letting my little brother know, family to family, he wasn't ready. He came in thinking, Matt's a smaller opponent. He was just going to do what he wanted to do. It's just not his field.
Yeah. And Zakai, he wanted to come back BFL 5, so he's going to be back in the future, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Good.
Hopefully he's locked in there. I'll definitely be making sure he's locked in if he's stepping in there.
Yeah. I heard rumors that your guys' uncle or a family member was a UFC fighter. Is that true?
Yeah, he was. His name is Jacob Butler.
Good deal. That's cool. We got a question for Jackson from Wiz J. They want to know what makes you the king. Where'd the nickname come from?
I don't know. I just thought it was cool. Thought it was fun. So, I saw the crown. I took advantage of it. And now I'm the king.
Okay. All right. They got something for you, Nasir, from Wiz J. They want to see if Robinson, if he can get on the scale live to see if he's actually 155.
Live is crazy. I'm definitely not 155 right now. I'm literally on a straight water diet. I'm like 3 pounds over.
All right. They all want to know, how do you guys feel about the new octagon, that you guys would be the first ever fighters to step into the new cage?
Fuck yeah. That shit looks fun. Shit looks dope.
Pretty pumped.
That shit is dope. That was dope. I didn't know you guys were going to get the funding for that quick. That was...
Yeah.
You on my end, bro?
Yeah, turn your camera on.
I bet. Hold on. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, what the fuck?
Jackson Milady, question for you from Poker. They said, what round do you think the fool getting knocked out?
No, I'm honestly. I'm not. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I know it's about to go the full length. I think I'm simply just gonna outbox him for 3 rounds. I don't think there's gonna be a knockout either side. I could definitely see both of us having blood, but I think I'm gonna just beat him 30-27 by decision.
Lee, what do you think about that? Do you think you have the power to take out Jackson within 3?
Oh yeah.
So you're predicting a knockout?
Yeah, I'm predicting a TKO. Yeah.
Good to hear. What round do you think you'll get that done in?
I'd say late 1, early 2.
Okay. And Lee, we're asking this to all the new fighters. You're a new face to BFL. Tell us about yourself, what you're about, what's your story, what got you into fighting?
What got me into fighting? Well, I was young. I had a punching bag at my grandma's house. I was like, shit, I'll just hit that a little bit. So I did, started getting more and more into it, started training more, styles of fighting. And that got me to where I am right now. Hopefully all goes well. I'd say it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And win or lose during this match on Saturday, are you here to stay for BFL? What's your goals fighting for BFL?
Yeah, I'd say I'm here to stay.
This year is 20. All right, good to hear.
Yo, my thing's fucking tweaking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is not working, bro.
Just try to figure out how to get your camera on. You're all
bro,
good.
Okay.
You had it
it's
on
literally
the other one.
tweaking, bro. I'm not even joking. This shit is literally fucking horrendous, my boy. Like, also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also like low key at the gym right now, so like I can't even be here for too long. But like I'm not even playing. Like my shit's like it is not letting me use the camera. It is not letting me turn off my microphone. This shit is awful. Like this shit is so bad, bro.
All right. All right. So we got a question for Dylan Winter.
Yo, what's up?
From BFL Odds, how do you think your boxing experience will help you in MMA?
Personally, I think it's gonna give me a good advantage over my opponent. I think I'm gonna outbox him. I'm just gonna try to keep him at a distance. Use my kicks. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can definitely outbox him. I don't know exactly his experience, but I'm excited to have fun, get out of my comfort zone, and get bloody.
Good to hear. Good to hear. And Dylan, you're also a new face of BFL. We're asking everyone, tell us about yourself, what you're about, what got you fighting, what's your story?
Kind of similar to Lee. I just had a boxing bag in my basement. Started hitting that shit from a young age. Just fell in love with it and started learning new styles. Getting in fights, just having fun.
Kevin
And
his camera
yeah,
off.
it's my biggest passion.
That's good. And so you live kind of in the area of BFL. Are you here to stay? You want to become a champion one day? What's your goals with BFL?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be at the top. I'm coming for the top. I'm playing for blood.
Like to hear that. What's your best skill or trait you would say in your overall MMA game?
I'd probably say my pace and my energy. I can go deep into rounds, and I can bring energy and heat deep into rounds.
That's good. Okay, let me see.
Is AJ here?
Let me find some questions. Who got there?
Yo,
Nice.
can I like
Seth,
dip kind of
just
still
chilling.
low key? Like how long do I have to be here? Is there like a requirement or something?
T-Dog. What?
How long do I have to be here? Like I'm.
Go ahead and leave if you want to leave, bro.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yo,
You're all
thank you
good.
for joining. What?
You're all good.
Oh yeah, my fault, bro. That's on me.
You're all good.
Yeah, not a great press conference. So my fault. Yeah. All right, bye. I guess. Bye.
Bro's got to train.
Caden, you're in the thing. You can unmute and turn your camera on. All right, Jackson. Question from T-Dog himself. He wants to know what you're gonna say when you knock his buddy Boo Boo Quay out.
Quay's gonna put that kid on his ass in about. I look. I got no disrespect for Trent. At first, I didn't really fuck with him because he was talking shit to everyone in the comments. But I know what it's like to be realistic. I've trained with
I
Quay
would have
many
asked Lee
times,
what he's
and I've
drinking, bro.
watched Trenton fight. He runs into his punches. Quay's gonna put him on his ass in the first round, and I think he's either gonna TKO him by quitting, or it's gonna be called off.
Oh, Lee has a beer. Yeah. All right. We'll let you know if T-Dog says anything about that, but we got multiple questions for Lee. That they want to know, what are you drinking?
What am I drinking? I'm drinking water and a root beer.
Root beer. All right. They thought it was an alcoholic beverage, I think. Yes, Jackson is ranked number 1 boxing featherweight. Jackson, how many times do you think? All right, Jackson. Question from Prodigy. How many times do you think you're gonna bounce Lee's head off the floor?
Well, it's boxing, so I don't know if I'm gonna bounce his head off the floor, but I will talk about some stuff, that I'm on the way. Lee thinks that I'm not gonna beat him because he's orthodox, or because he's southpaw, and I've only fought orthodox, so he's thinking I'm not gonna be ready for that. But he don't know that the person I trained with most in my life is a southpaw MMA fighter. So I know it works, and I know it doesn't work. And in 6 minutes, I'm gonna throw the right shots. That's gonna catch him off guard for that 6 minutes, because it's only 6 minutes. He can't figure me out that quick. And I'm not saying I can figure him out, but I know how southpaw fighters fight. So I think he's underestimating me a little bit, like AJ did.
Boxing,
and no disrespect to AJ, all love for AJ. He was a cool guy and everything, but he saw my build and he looked at me, thought I was probably weak and slow, and I surprised him, and I think Lee's gonna get surprised too.
Didn't you fight a southpaw in your second fight?
Nah, AJ wasn't a southpaw.
He wasn't.
No. At least he may have been like going back and forth from his things, but I know he started off orthodox for sure. But he was like kind of doing like because he's more of a wrestler, so he went stance to stance. He was going back and forth.
Matt left, bro. I don't even know where Matt's at. Caden, you here?
Oh, I just said he wasn't much of anything. That's it. That's all I had to call back.
I didn't know who it was. That's why I asked.
Oh my god, bro. Question for Dylan from BFL Odds. They want to know how you keep your stash so clean.
How I keep my stash so clean?
Yeah.
I gotta keep up with trimming this shit. It ain't easy work.
All right. And they want to know what was your motivation to accept the fight on just a few days' notice?
Honestly, I've just been feeling good. I've been training a lot. I've been feeling ready. So when the chance arrived, I just felt like I had to. Honestly.
All right.
So yeah.
And question for Garrett from Prodigy. They know about your late weight loss journey. They want to know if you think you're going to keep cutting weight and go to a lighter division or keep fighting at heavyweight. Garrett's gone. All right. Jackson, question from JJ Murphy. They want to know what Jackson thinks about fighting Matt Wright in boxing.
I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the idea. Matt's tough. I mean, if it comes down to it, and they want us to do it, I might do it. But I have told BFL, I told you guys, I plan on taking, win or lose this fight, I plan on taking a little bit of a break. I got some stuff I got to worry about where I won't be able to train. So I think that could be a possibility, but I think it would be further down the road.
Yeah, good question, Wishay. Yeah, we were going to ask you that question. Yeah, we heard some rumors of retirement after this fight. Is this true? Like, what's your plans after this match? If you win, you'll be 3-0.
I don't know about retirement. I think I'm just going to take a break, though, because I got some stuff in my life that I got to get together first, and then I'll be back for sure.
All right.
I'm thinking maybe if, like, after the wintertime, if BFL takes, like, a break in the winter, I'll probably come back after that, or I might do one more card before that.
Yeah. All right. And another question for you. Although you took home the win over AJ Wheeler in your last bout, what have you done in the off-season to improve upon your overall boxing skills? Because we know you improve upon each matchup.
Well, outside of BFL fighters, I train with BFL fighters, spar with real BFL fighters, but also, what people don't know, I train with real fighters who fight to make money. So they've been doing this their whole life. I've been hit by real fighters, so I don't think a BFL fighter is going to be the biggest threat. I think this is going to be my biggest test yet for sure, but I don't see him knocking me out like he says he will.
Lee, what do you think about that? We see you smirking.
I think it's funny. I told him this. He doesn't take it as seriously as I do. He's not as dedicated to it. Like he just said, he's going to be taking a break. He's going to be taking a break.
You're fighting a backyard fight. That's a 6-minute fight. You don't fight for real, bro. I'm not saying I do either, but I'm just saying if you're like that, you would fight for real. You don't fight for real. You're fighting for free.
I'm fighting for free, right? Yeah, I am.
Exactly. So you're not fighting for real. You're fighting a backyard league. You're not taking it serious at all. You think you're taking it serious, but you're not. If you were really about it, you would fight in a league if you really thought you had it, but you don't got it.
I don't have a coach at the moment to get me set up with that.
Excuse me.
Independent. I know independent fighters who fight for real and win all the time. My corner man, Ethan Shirk, he was independently trained, went 1-0 in MMA.
And whenever I turn 18, I'm going to have somebody I know get me into cage fighting because I am originally an MMA fighter, but I thought that a boxing match would be a good start to get into BFL.
Sure. I want nothing to do with MMA. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't wrestle for shit.
All right. Question for Garrett.
Yo.
They They want to know. They know about your weight loss journey. They want to know if you're going to keep cutting weight to go to a lighter division, or are you going to stay at this weight class?
Oh yeah, no. After I fight Michael, and then if AJ actually wants to fight, I'll beat him, and then if Lee actually wants to fight, I'll beat that nigga's ass too. And then after that, I'll cut down to 205 and do heavyweight, like light.
All right. You just called out Lee.
Oh yeah, no, he was talking mad shit. He thinks he can
Oh
kick
yeah,
my
I
ass.
was. I
Yeah,
was talking shit.
but
Yeah,
Garrett,
'cause I don't know. I don't.
after
It was funny,
Twilight.
Garrett. I don't know where that energy went from the other night. He's all calm now, but he was talking crazy to everybody. Now he
I know.
wants to fight.
I was talking shit to you and this fat fuck, but not at everybody.
Okay, Edwin. Ugh. I'll be right back. I gotta make some money, but I'll be right back.
All right. Question for Nasir.
Is he delivery driving right now?
They want to know what does this fight mean for you? Not only for you, but your little brother.
What does it mean for me? This shit is a backyard fight. Fuck do you mean? What does it mean? This fight. We about to work. Yeah. But about to fight, you know. He's a go-to fight, you know.
Yeah. All right. Also, another question from you. They want to know: do you think your opponent left the call because he's scared of you?
I'm worried. I don't know what Matt. I don't think Matt takes it as serious as, you know, a lot of people in here, you know. I think it's just something for him like to do, you know. I think he likes to fight as well.
All right. Good to hear. Question for Dana: when are you getting belts? Whenever somebody championship ready. Okay. All right. Let me get some more questions for y'all. All right. All right. Question for Caden.
Yo.
Been asking this to all the fighters. Your new face BFL. Tell us about yourself, what you're about, and what's your story.
For real,
Nice
just like getting
response.
some fights, you know. I like training. I train with my boys all the time. That's what we do around here. I bet my opponent, you know, trying to get in there, get it done, get out.
Respect. What's the motivation to come all the way from New Jersey to fight for BFL?
Honestly, I hit up a bunch of like random promotions, you know, just trying to get a fight. Cause the ones around here, they ain't really that nice, you know what I mean? They ain't really that good. They just kind of like going out for clout and blah blah. They ain't really care. So yeah, I hit up a couple places. Y'all hit me back up. So here we are.
Respect. And what's your future for BFL? Are you gonna try to stay as active as you can, or are you just a one and done fighter here?
No, I'm gonna like to be as active as I possibly can.
Respect. All right, and a question for Nasir. From JJ Murphy, they wanted to know, how do you see this fight this Saturday playing out?
I see it being a good fight. I hope a lot of people show up, you know. I hope it's a lot more packed than last time. You got a new cage going on. I hope there's a lot of excitement.
Good. What's your predictions for the fight? We haven't heard that.
Oh, I'm coming out on top. We don't got it. We ain't
Yeah.
got that.
You think it's gonna be a decision, or you think you're gonna finish him?
It's definitely got to be a finisher. It's got to be a finisher. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
You know, we backyard. I don't know why niggas is trying to take it to the third round. I don't know if y'all trying to conserve energy or what's going on, but y'all should be throwing them bitches. Oh God, fuck all that other shit. Like, unless y'all for real like trying to take it serious and y'all trying to conserve y'all brain and shit, y'all don't throw them bitches. Stop being
Give me a
scared.
second, T-Dog. Yeah. And what's your like skill set? What's your base style? Would you say from mixed martial arts?
I say I'm definitely a balanced fighter, but I got some wrestling history, so I'm definitely looking forward to Matt. I heard he wrestled, so I hope he don't try none of that bullshit he did with Ryder.
Yeah.
None of that.
All right. Question for Jackson from Wiz J. He said, "What is it like being the face of BFL?"
Feels great.
Once I get quiz, should I be
Everyone hated after I fought Big O. Everyone was hating on me in all those comment sections. They were all hating, and then when I came back, everyone wanted to be on my side. I'm the Conor McGregor of BFL. I bring in the views.
Oh shit!
You'll be done after this Saturday, buddy.
Now, do you really think I sucked? and that's gonna be.
If you truly don't plan on retiring, then you will think about retiring after this Saturday because I'm going to embarrass you.
That new ring's gonna. It's not about to be black no more. It's about to be black and red. Your nose is gonna bleed.
It
I'm
will
telling
be.
you.
It
I'm
will
gonna
be
break your
red.
jaw.
It will be
I'm gonna
very
hit you
red
right on the
after all
bottom
that
of your
blood from
jaw,
your
and you're
mouth
gonna
gets on
drop.
that canvas.
You're gonna drop. There's no canvas. It's a fucking ground. You're gonna fucking drop. You're gonna hit the cold ground.
Lee, the chat's not really liking you. They're saying you're not bulletproof, and they're saying you think you're really hard. Do you think you're gonna shut them up this Saturday, or what's your plan? Are you gonna become the villain?
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm gonna shut everybody up, including this fucking joke, Jackson.
All right, good to hear. Rolling it back. All right,
Call this motherfucker Jackson. Fucking Joker, man.
Let me ask Caden some more questions. Caden Marshall, question for you. What's your training been like for BFL 5 leading up to it?
Me and my friends, we spar all the time. Go to the gym and shit, you know. So far, well, you know, at first I was training a lot of wrestling because it said that homie had a wrestling background, but unfortunately he had an injury. So now I've been training mostly boxing because it said he got a boxing background. So, yeah, it's, you know, running some miles, you know, hitting the bag, sparring with my boys and shit.
Nice. A question for someone in the chat. They said they saw you smoking. They said, do you think you're going to be able to go the full distance with Dylan?
Y'all can see me. I can't even see myself. That's crazy. But yeah, that's wild. I can't see nobody on here. I don't know what's up. I guess because I'm on my phone. But nah, I've been smoking my whole life. I just quit cigarettes
Cigarettes?
3 months ago, maybe. No, 2 months ago. Get my cardio up. Nah, I don't really smoke like that. I'm just smoking right now.
Look how much attention Dylan's paying, bro, to his opponent.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Studying, bro. All right. Question for Lee from Prodigy. Do you have any other experience than punching a bag in your grandma's basement?
Yes, and it wasn't my grandma's basement either.
Oh, sorry. I should read the questions before I ask them. What other experience you got?
So I had a trainer there for a while. He had, I think it was 16 years into jiu-jitsu, boxing, and Muay Thai. Sparred with him a lot. I've had just random fights, just fucking for dumb reasons, and also just because me and my buddies wanted to box or MMA fight, something like that. But yeah, definitely more experience than just a bag in my grandma's garage. And I think it's funny because I feel like Jackson's gonna really underestimate me because of the
I don't underestimate you.
self-training.
I've told
the
everyone that I think
self-training,
you're gonna be my hardest fight.
or everybody else who thinks that I'm just a joke or whatever. But
I'm not underestimating. I just think I'm gonna simply outbox you. You're too used to MMA ground and pounding that stuff. I told people this is gonna be my hardest fight for sure.
no, I'm more of a striker in MMA. I train.
Yeah,
on the
but you're
ground,
not throwing
but
kicks. It's not kicks. It's just straight boxing.
I know. I said I'm a striker.
I know, but you be throwing kicks and stuff. Like I'm a dirty box you. It's gonna be right back on you every time. It's a system. You might. I'll give it to you. You probably would kick my ass in an MMA fight, but I'm just gonna outbox you. It's just gonna be that. Like I'm just gonna simply outbox you.
I beg to differ.
We'll see.
We will see.
It's becoming a hyped up fight. Nasir, do you have any other opponents on your mind? Question for Nasir Robinson. They want to know, do you have any other opponents on your mind after this match?
Man, not at all. I was surprised I even got this one. I'm not gonna fake. I don't know. Like, I'm really the only nigga who made sense. Like, I don't know who the fuck Matt was gonna fight next, but you know, I'm pretty sure Jackson has somebody else in mind. What weight are you, Jackson?
I'm 155.
See, like Jackson's around there, you know, but I didn't think he was really intending on getting towards Matt at all. But you know, We'll see where it goes. We'll see who stays in the ring and who comes around.
All right. And the rumor has it is Matt Wright, if he wins this fight, he gets a title shot, and if you beat him, you steal that. So you'll already be close to title contention. Does that excite you?
For sure. It excites me a little bit. I'll see how much it drives me once we get there.
Yeah. Question for
And
Jackson
much love and
Malee.
support to everybody. I gotta go. I hope everything goes well.
Okay.
Respect to my opponent. Peace out. Y'all be safe. All right.
Yep. Drive safe.
Word up. Peace out.
All right. Question for Jackson. Or whoever's gonna talk. Go ahead.
Well, I just had a question. How do weigh-ins work?
Just when you show up, we'll just take pictures and you'll sign some stuff and you'll just weigh in.
All right. So if my opponent is 150, then how much room do I have?
Your featherweight's 140 to 155. Just be within that range.
Okay, so I can be anywhere within that range then.
Yeah, 140 to 155. You're good.
All right, word. Thank you.
Yep. And you took it on a couple of days' notice. You're a pound or two over. You can work with it if your opponent's cool with it.
All right.
And question for Jackson from Prodigy. Do you think you'd ever meet Matt in either MMA or boxing?
If we did, for sure I'd go with boxing. I'm not doing no MMA. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not about to do an MMA fight because, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. You could, you can get hurt in both, but it's definitely easier to get hurt in MMA. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not putting the risk.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, we're going to ask if they have any last-minute questions, and we'll wrap this thing up. All right, go ahead and ask any question, and I'll ask it.
So why were you
Depends.
so quiet, Lee? What's with the change in attitude? I left when we were talking about that, but what happened with the attitude? You had a lot to say, brother.
What's up?
I said, what happened with the change in attitude?
The change in attitude?
Yeah, you were talking a lot of shit. You were barking. Now you're quiet.
Because I have to
Like
be
a
more
Yorkie.
professional on a live stream. I'm not about to look like a little child.
Um,
Yeah, I'll talk a lot of shit on text, but
So you're a
whenever it
pussy.
comes to a live event, then no, I'm gonna be professional about it.
What I'm hearing is that you're a pussy. Because, I feel like you can be professional and still talk shit. Look at Conor McGregor.
Oh, I've done my fair share of talking shit so far.
You really just smiled and looked like Edward from Twilight.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Lee, we saw a rumored post about you in an MMA fight, and you were all the video showed was you bleeding. What was that fight about?
So me and a guy that we had been talking about boxing or having a boxing match with MMA gloves on for a while, and we happened to be at the same place, and I had brought
He is
2 pairs of gloves. So we went at it, and he clocked me in the nose at one point and made it bleed. And then I didn't get the actual fight on video. I just got a video of a guy that was also there that I knew. He videoed me walking up.
Appreciate the follow. All right. They're just asking some kind of some weird questions in the chat, so we'll wrap this up. Thanks for coming.